in the Parliament of India, a new bill is under discussion, and the bill is Vishwas Amendment of Provisions Bill 2025. This is a continuation of the earlier Vishwas Amendment Act, which has been passed in the year 2023. In fact, if you observe the provisions of this bill is a continuation of the earlier practice of decriminalizing minor industrial offences. In fact, the bill itself is being proposed by the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and the bill plans to decriminalize nearly 700 plus offences across various acts which have been passed by the government. We know very well that in the era of pre-reform in India, that is prior to 1991, the Indian government looked at all the private corporations with an element of criminal view. The reason being, our socialist principles have directed us in order to look at businesses as profiteering enterprises which are typically resorting to many violations of the rules and regulations, which should be punished with a heavy penalty of prison term too. But post LPG reforms, our approach towards the very corporates has changed. Rather than being a regulator of businesses, the government is trying to become a facilitator of businesses. And in order to become a facilitator, first and foremost, the regulations which call for criminal penalty even for minor offences in industry, they have to be removed from our statute book, and this is exactly what the Jan Vishwas bill is trying to do. And apart from removing these kind of statutes, one more important thing that it is doing is it is replacing these kind of criminal penalties with monetary penalties. This will in fact lead to higher compliance and also reduce the fear of Indian regulator among the industry owners. Then the third important thing is it also promotes a mechanism of self-certification with an oversight mechanism, which means that rather than running from pillar to post in order to get certification for starting various industries, the industrialists can self-certify themselves, and there would be an oversight mechanism which is going to check whether the certification is valid or not. So these are the important measures which are being taken by the Indian government as part of its second generation reforms, which are much required in order to facilitate and develop private sector led industrialization in India. Thank you.